Hey friends, back again for another Depip squad, bruh. Should be a fun one, as this one is against the Trapper. So let's see how it goes.
Again, Suffocation Pit. Oh my.
This will be the third game at Suffocation Pit, bruh.
We all start separated, dude.
Yeah, try to.
I'm on one by Suffocation Pit.
Yeah, same.
Bailey, I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Okay, there is a totem on the hill on the side of Suffocation Pit. Yeah,
Looks like...
it's on the hill, on the Suffocation.
Okay, so this looks like the first game, but we are going to be seeing the Old Hex Ruin. Ah, Old Hex Ruin, bruh. How I miss it. I love how after these 100 games, Ruin was nerfed within 2 years of this, right? When was this game posted itself? This game was posted on March 4th, so Ruin was nerfed not even 2 years.
It is Ruin.
Okay.
So Ruin was nerfed before everything in this gen rushing capabilities were. Ruin, out of all the stuff in this game, put this into perspective, people. Out of all the stuff, all the factors that we're going to be discussing in this game, the one that was nerfed first was Hex Ruin. Put the God Loops in and these gen speeds, the one that was hit first was Hex Ruin. Never forget.
Are you on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who is the killer? Anyone on side?
Don't know.
Easy.
Ruin gets cleansed at 33 seconds.
Nice.
What value? Wow. What value? Let's nerf Undying, by the way.
Glad that you skip wait until the hack you a couple of years.
There is a good window open on the
Unnerving Presence.
Unnerving Presence. What a clown.
Media Doctor?
Get 60.
I'm not sure. Trapper?
Go. He said no suffocation.
All right.
Wow. That lag. Wow.
Woo, Mark
that
was
lag.
down, bruh. I couldn't even see what happened there. The glare, I'm outside. The glare was really bad. And this game is so dark, bruh. Can't see shit. Just watch that back, bruh.
Wow. That lag.
Okay.
Wow, that lag. That was spicy lag.
Spicy lag, Mark
That's
said.
no problem.
Agi?
So Killer gets the first down at probably around 110. But this was back when the servers were Killer favored, so lag was the thing.
I couldn't tell. He's kicking.
So it is.
He's kicking my gen.
Where are you guys?
I'm right next to him trying to finish this gen.
Someone is on the other side of the map.
We're all on the same.
He's coming right for you on that gen.
I'm 80%.
That was.
All right. First gen pops at a minute and 36. So Ruin stopped the first gen from popping. It takes about 80 seconds. So if provided they were just on it at the beginning, they should be on around 120, which I think. So Ruin didn't do anything. Is the point I'm trying to make? Ruin didn't do anything for this kid because it got cleansed so fast. So didn't do anything for him. You can see why the Hex mechanic overall needed Undying's presence. Back when the Hex mechanic was really the thing that was carrying this game, Ruin couldn't do it by itself, bruh. Ruin was incapable of carrying the game on its own. It needed support. That's why if you nerf Undying, you nerf the game's health. It's very bad that the game's health is tied to a perk. That's really bad. It's really bad. This meta was unhealthy, bro. This entire game is not healthy. Like, if you want to see a healthy game, like, you're supposed to see varying results and varying scenarios play out. When will these devs realize that nerfing things is not the way to make that happen? They say this is still a relevant topic. They just nerfed Discordance, they nerfed Thana, they nerfed Pop. When will these devs realize that nerfing the meta is not going to change anything? They need to build new perks up. They need to expand the meta through reworks and buffs and not nerfs. Nerfs don't do anything for you but force a meta shift. They force it because it's like, oh, well, now this perk is trash. Now what do I do? That's not a healthy concept. Anyway, see, Ruin didn't do anything. So glad it was nerfed first out of everything in here.
Probably a misplay.
Yeah, that was a misplay before. You should not commit your gen.
Second gen pops at 1 minute and 46 seconds.
No? Do a gen.
I finished my job. I'm gonna tap this one.
And do another one.
Okay, let's just work on this one.
Yeah.
Oh my
Killer gets his second down at 1 minute and 58 seconds.
got me through.
I'll wait until
Pace picking him up.
Third gen pops at 2 minutes 9 seconds, and notice how they're optimally getting him. They're optimally getting him at the last possible second. As a killer, you have to prevent this. You have to prevent this. If they're going to slack on those rescues, you have to punish them for that, because these survivors just got away with murder. If you notice as a killer that somebody is well, it depends on the game state, of course. If you feel like you've already won, you can let them have the rescue. But like if it's a close game, securing kills and securing stage 2s can be the difference between you winning and you losing. And that's why anyone who doesn't understand that situational face camping is a good thing, it's good. It's a powerful technique that you can situationally do to secure kills. It can help you win games. It can. And if you don't understand that, you don't know high level.
I'm gonna go to the other side of the map.
Yep.
Yeah, we have to split the hooks now. And make sure he chased someone who hasn't been found.
He's going straight to you too. BBQ, I think. Yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah, this is barbecue.
Yeah.
Will you keep it then? No?
He's on me.
I will free you before.
I got the trap by Shack window.
Yeah, we have to get the gens now.
Yep.
Yeah, Spoodby, you need to start working on them right now. And
What's going on right now? This is quickly becoming a similar situation to the last time. Now that the killer has some pressure, it's very likely that he's going to get a kill. It's very likely that he will get a kill. So Marth is already preparing once again to be the sacrifice. In order to secure their win and their Depip, they have to finish those gens really fast and get the hell out, because the killer's tiny pressure can become bigger pressure like instantly if he actually gets going. He was going for a bit, but like they have already secured like such a hefty lead that the killer doesn't have time. The killer does not have time to get 12 downs. That possibility ended within... Honestly, the killer had no time to get 12 downs as soon as Ruin left the game in 10 seconds. That was just not going to happen. That was just not going to happen. Okay? Killer vaulted. That was a bad play. He should have just reset the trap to block off the Shack IMO. But that vault animation just let Barth get a free head start.
Yeah.
It's almost done.
What percentage you was good?
I'm gonna try to lead him back to Suffocation pit side.
Good.
Alright.
But this one will be done by the time.
Switches. Nope. Just going for that more.
But it's like, we can talk about what the killer should have done all day. I was just thinking about this. The point of this is he knows he's in trouble. He's in trouble. He probably knew that he was going to lose the game as soon as Ruin popped and then 3 gens popped on his first down. Like, he has no chance. And I think he knows that, so he's just getting fucking frustrated. Like, the frustration, you can feel the frustration from these players, for real.
That's fine.
Easy.
Okay, head to this side.
4th gen popped around 3 minutes and 3 minutes, was that 30 seconds? Yeah. So Non-optimal game, 3 minutes 30 seconds. You know the killer has some pressure because the gens should be done right now, and the fourth gen should have popped. The fourth gen should have popped a minute ago, according to their optimal speed that they've been getting. So you know the killer. This is the best. This is the best the killer has done so far in these games.
Exactly where? Inside the mates? Yeah, I see you.
The good window's open. Jesus Christ, I don't miss
Okay.
this.
He's leaving me, I think. Can't
All
tell.
the three of us are working on the last gen.
Now, notice how I mean, we can beat these old topics like a dead horse because the god loops are dead. But notice how... Actually, wait, I could spin this to a relevant topic. Notice how as soon as he got to the god loop, the killer left. Like, for real. That's why it's called a god loop. Like, it's, okay, sure, it's not an infinite anymore, technically, because of the entity blocking mechanic. But, like, what killer is going to waste their time doing that, bruh? For real. What killer is going to waste their time blocking off that window? It's just it's a total dead zone. And if there's ever a location that you feel that you have to just leave them, that's the stuff that needs to get hit. So there's a place inside the Ormond middle that's really bad that you should just leave them on. There's still the God Loop at Disturbed War that they haven't fixed yet. Like, there's still a few more places like this in this game. And Groaning Storehouse isn't fixed. I don't know. I think I said Groaning Storehouse. Groaning Storehouse is just not fixed. And with that breakable there now, it's even worse. It's even worse. They went and buffed that. Like, I can't believe that. In the Macmillan reworks, they buffed that location. Granted, the tile spacing there seems to be improved, but I still cannot believe they buffed that location. For real. Anyway.
We are like 75%.
Alright, I'm gonna try to entertain him. That way
You can die at this point. It's too late for you.
I don't care. I'm gonna make sure you guys get the fuck out.
Fifth gen pops at 4 minutes. 4 minutes, 1 second. So basically what happened here was they lost like 30 seconds from optimal time, because around 3 minutes, 30 seconds for optimal gen speed. So they lost about 30 seconds. All the killer's progress done this game was delay them 30 seconds. So to put that into perspective for you, one decisive strike is like worth 2 downs. Just to put that into perspective for you. If you get DS to even 1 time, you are losing 2 downs worth of progress. That is absolutely incredible. That is incredible, bruh. And how decisive strike still has not been nerfed despite that, and despite watching this, and we know now that it's like worth 2 downs. You lose plus 30, DS can cost you 45 seconds if you're lucky. If you're lucky against a good player. Of course, if it's a bad player, you can re-down them again in 10 seconds. But like, if it's a good player, you'll be lucky if DS costs you 45 seconds. So 1 decisive strike is like axing 2 of your downs. Awful. Just awful.
Easy.
Yeah, I'm heading to the shack one.
As long as Marth chills at the God Loop, he's pretty much invincible.
Yeah. Yeah, we are all here. It's the right thing to do. He's on the other side of the map.
Just get out, boys.
The door is getting open. Where are you, Bifu?
Right here, open the door.
Just let me into it.
Ah.
Well, that is some bad lag. Just see him like frame drop there. Entity blocked. He's probably about to go down. Maybe he won't though.
You want us to leave, March?
Just leave.
He DC'd.
He DC'd. Killer DC'd.
Why? Please tell me that was Ebony. Oh no, it's
GG.
Ivory.
He had a Mori too. And to put that into perspective for you, he had a Mori too, bruh. He had a Mori. Those things that break the game. Yeah, the Mori didn't do anything for him. Didn't even matter if it was an Ebony. This is the power of 4-man Swift. Like, people think Keys and Moris are on the same level. And sure, they might be. But it doesn't change the fact that if you have a 4-man Swift, an Ebony Mori looks balanced. And that's how powerful 4-man comm is. An Ebony Mori looks balanced when you have it, when it's in a 4-man Swift. Just terrible, bro. Just terrible. The state of this game, and again, the thing that was hit first was Ruin. Never forget that either.